So I am here to show you how to beat a cannon rush. It won't always work, but I thought this was just too freaking hilarious that he failed this miserably. So if you get stuck with a cannon rush, try something like this and hopefully it works for you. I'm going to speed this up because nothing interesting happens at the beginning. He scouts right away. I do too, but I'm obviously scouting later than him. I noticed his probe come in, and look, the important thing that I did, I saw his probe come in there, and I took my probe up here to make sure that he wasn't going to proxy me, which is exactly what he wanted to do. So I got him out. I got him out and pushed him out, but I didn't realize that he came back and then built. You know, I was scouting around, but somehow I totally missed him coming back in, which really sucks for me. But whatever. What you do is, if you do notice him come in, the best thing to do is take a bunch of probes off the line and just kill that pylon. It's the very best thing that you can do. I did notice that it was finally there, so I tried to take probes, but it was way too late. I really should have just pulled them out by now, and I should have just run away. Basically what I'm going to do now is, notice I'm going to change the rally point to the stalker, or the zealot. I don't want him getting hit. I'm going to actually chrono boost out some more workers. I'm going to put everybody back onto minerals, because what I want to do is I want to get up 400 minerals to be able to build an extra nexus. Technically 450, but whatever. I want 400 because it's very important that I do not die, or that I have enough minerals to build a new base, because I know this one is going to get destroyed. So it's only an option of where do you build your base. Now I did take one guy out here to possibly build, as well as one guy right here, and sending my two zealots down, because usually when they cannon rush they have nothing in their base. They might have a cannon, which would screw me, but I'm going to use this probe to come in here and scout a little bit and just see what he has for defenses in there just before my zealots get there. As you can see, I'm doing that right now. I see that it's perfectly good to go. So what I do is I have my zealots move here, and then I shift attack move, so that way they just start attacking the probes automatically. And I built this. And the other thing I didn't do is, when he had all these cannons here, I did not take all these probes and run them away, because then he might have followed me and found my extra base. I wanted to keep it as hidden as possible. So for some reason he's really dumb and doesn't realize that when my nexus is destroyed for long enough, it will reveal all my buildings. So he doesn't even know I have an extra one. Apparently he was trying to scout for it, but he didn't come up here. So I got really lucky that he didn't scout that, because it really doesn't matter in the end, because I killed all of his workers, and look at this, he has 95 resources. He's not building more, because he thinks he's going to win by killing these two buildings. So very foolish of him. And of course, I want to kill this right away. I didn't notice at first, but as soon as I noticed on the minimap, I came in here and killed that. Very important to get that killed right away. This zealot up here is trying to kill off that probe, because I wanted to make sure. I didn't know that he had only a few minerals. Thought he might have a lot, so I wanted to be very careful. What I should have done is, instead of killing it, I should have just brought it down here, killed off this nexus a lot faster, so that way he got sight. As you can see, just 1 second of not paying attention, my zealot strayed too far and got me owned. But now I'm happily going along with my base, which is awesome. And look at him, 15 minerals, and there's his last probe that he can make, and I'm chasing it out. He's actually taking over here to try and kill this building. Oh, he got out one more probe. He had one in the way. My bad. But, you know, after a while I do finally bring this zealot back down here, because I don't want him building more probes, and I don't want him getting resources, because that's the worst thing that could happen for me, is if he starts to build up an economy again. So bringing this guy back in, forcing this probe to flee. Notice he got enough for another one, but I'm keeping my zealot here this time. And thankfully, because I used attack move instead of right clicking this, he just started attacking the probe naturally, and now he's only got 5 minerals, no chance at all. And here's my base, and I had a lot of fun. And he's still trying to kill my buildings up there. Just pathetic. Anyways, so I asked him, so I'm asking him if he's got a nexus, because I'm like, dude, why are you still in this game? And of course already had warp gates research scientifically from before. So I tell him, look down here, because I've got this base, so I've got a stalker here, just in case he has enough minerals to warp in cannon, so that way I can kill his probes. He's going to finish killing this, though, before he decides to come down and look at my base, but as soon as he sees it, he's just going to basically rage quit. I don't think he even says GG. So there we go, he's bringing in his probes, and I just wish I could like see the look on his face or something as he just, you know, and watch, no GG, he just rage quits. So there you go. That's one way that you can beat a cannon rush. Of course, it really depends on you being able to kill off all their workers and them having nothing in the base to defend and keeping all their workers dead. So it worked for me. Very glad that it did, and hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did.